Well, hey there, cousin. No. It started with me to go on. Okay.
That's a nice
Sounded
start
a
right
lot like
there.
like the Crocs dude that you
I
did the
mean,
other
Oh,
day.
fuck
And
Crocs.
it's
Oh, you
fine.
mean
Remember,
Crocky?
guys, remember, it's fine anyway.
Crocky.
Incest is morally neutral, so it's fine.
I'm pressing a hot X on that one.
Guys, it's fine. It's fine. It's morally neutral. It's all good.
Well, hey there, buddy. Sorry.
No, is that you, dog?
Okay. Where we
Oh,
last
this is
left
my
off.
golden retriever.
yeah, you're dead now.
The party, after beginning to get towards the end of their battle, how do I? I'm in too much of a giggly mood. I'm sorry. One moment.
Yeah, we all started off really hyped out today.
Yeah. No, we all started out cracked out. Okay. The party, after beginning this large-scale combat with these 6 cultists all surrounding this large prismatic crystal surrounded by these 2 floating rings of this bluish metallic colour with these golden carvings into them. In this almost cathedral-like room that was very out of place in this pretty run-down and shantied-looking castle. After slinging a few fireballs and engaging in the combat, shit hit the fan. But all was going well. None of them had been killed yet, and everything was alright. But the party losing one of their own, one of their aiding characters, Bolly, the bush simp.
So sad.
It's press F, everyone in the chat. This is not how this usually goes. The party, after driving back the enemy forces, and managing to come out on top. Malon managing to polymorph one of the last ones there, a carven black, known to the recently found out changeling Mistral. After some persuading, he gave off information, quite a bit of it. Some about Mistral's apparent brother, and some about this person named Cal. The blue-robed, masked wizard the party had come to blows with prior, though they had disappeared. Though apparently they seem to have gone to the highest point in this large castle. Knowing a place to go, the party decided that they should rest, though not after an argument between 2 of the members, one Malon Keenrith and one Mistral, can't pronounce her last name.
Don't say it, it's secrets.
Yes, your last name is secret. Okay.
Yeah.
That is where we last left off. The party all sat above on this larger balcony of this inner chamber. You're all just taking an hour, resting up, would you all like to do anything? You all know where you were. If you would like,
Sure, 3 hours.
no, short rests are one.
I don't know, I got that wrong. Alright.
Mistral sort of sitting away from the party. Rory just sort of looking down towards the inner sort of chamber, as well as the sort of ashy and charred remains of Bolly.
You need to plant your bush.
Terith simply sitting down, wondering what Tenebrae is up to, I'm sure. And Cyril sitting there being quiet. The hum of his circlet sort of filling the otherwise quiet room. The occasional squeak of a mouse or a rat making Spencer most likely jump.
You didn't tell us about that last time.
It's because everything was happening in
You
this
said
room.
that there were rats.
I
One of
did.
the guards said there was like a rat infestation.
So, is anyone going to be doing anything, or do we want to simply skip to the end of your short rest?
I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, just skips the short rest, I think.
So, after resting up a bit, all of you, if you've not already, go ahead and add a short rest. Use as many of your hit die as you want. I'm sure you already have that previously. After a small amount of time, Malon's voice. Okay, we have wasted enough time. Let us try to find this Cal, shall we?
Sure, I'll jump up and go and, I don't know, find Cal. My 0 spell slots left. Oh, no, I have 2.
Yeah, you have
One
2
level
spell
3.
slots. Yeah, so you
Yeah,
could
but they have,
fireball
like, a-
if you want, but you know.
Counter spell.
Yeah. Anyway, sort of Malon, sort of getting up, sort of pushing past, and going outwards out the door.
Okay, I guess I'll follow him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, what is the marching order? I know Malon is going to be in the front.
Mistral's gonna be
Um,
way at the back.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll be just behind him.
I'll be probably
Alright,
just in
well,
front of
I'm
Mistral.
just going to quickly put all of the counters in one place, if you don't mind. Not exactly in one place.
Rory will be towards the back.
Really quickly. Okay.
Oh. Gone.
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 Alright, we're just using.
I'm sorry, wait, can you just remove that little bit of line in
That is
the,
really
on the left
annoying.
side? It's so annoying.
Yeah, I got it.
It's you.
Thank you.
Alright. We don't have a map for currently, but yes. So, what is your marching order? Obviously, I know.
Melon and me.
Okay. Where is Spencer?
I don't think that's what he meant.
Did you just fucking wave on your camera?
No, I just kind of moved him on the map.
Okay. Anyway. So, as you're all walking down this, sort of going down this sort of staircase that you can see and off towards the left, sort of going, continuing on from where you were last going, this sort of in the opposite direction you came from, obviously. All of you sort of are just sort of walking, the sound of your footsteps echoing. It's strangely quiet currently. You the guards that were previously outside of the door are nowhere to be seen. And the guards that fled are also nowhere to be seen.
Can I make a perception check just to see if I can, if anything's
Yeah, out of the ordinary or anything?
wrong? Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
16.
16. You hear a faint thumping, almost like an earthquake. And for a second you think it might be one, but it sounds inconsistent.
I'm gonna turn to Tereth. Do you hear that thumping noise?
Do I hear the thumping noise?
What is your passive perception?
No. Can I listen for the thumping noise?
Go ahead and roll a perception check with advantage.
My passive perception is 9. So wait, investigation with perception. Sorry.
Perception with advantage.
That's a 2.
Okay.
Wait, advantage or disadvantage?
Advantage.
Ah! That'd be an 18 then.
Okay, yeah, you hear this sort of thumping noise. It's pretty strange. Yeah, you didn't notice it earlier, but it seems to be coming from outside.
Can I make an int check to see if I can tell if it's the tree ants?
Go ahead.
The straight intelligence.
Yeah.
That's a 7. I don't know.
It could be some form of earth tremor. You're not really sure. You're quite deep underground.
What do you think it is, Tereth?
I'm not really sure.
Oh.
It's one way to find out, though.
That isn't our priority at the moment. We find this cow person, we find out
I think I
where
know what it is.
they have been. Where those ones that you let through the gate went. And we stop them. Then we can part ways. And you people can start a war or whatever you were trying to do earlier. As you see Malon quicken his pace.
You're not gonna help us?
I am trying to stop the people who have gotten into a different realm from doing whatever it was they were trying to do. I don't exactly have any intention of fighting in a war. No offense. As
I guess we should just keep a task at hand.
yes. Goblin, you have ways of detecting magic, do you not?
Yes, I do.
Anything helpful at the moment?
I'll use good boy position and see what I can see.
Let me quickly check your thing off. Detect magic. Okay. You can't. Only the residual sort of enchantment magic that was sort of just coating this entire area.
Okay. I don't see anything of note. Just the leftovers of the enchantment magic that has been here.
Just our luck. Alright. Well, it's a tower, so up is our best direction.
Yes, I suppose so.
If you all wish to try to do this with any form of stealth, you may. As you see his body sort of morph into that same black feline shape with these large yellow eyes as he begins leading forward.
Alright, can
I
I...
guess I may as well try and sneak.
Okay,
Well, actually, won't that take longer?
Twice as long, isn't it?
Yes. Sneaking will take longer, but for sake of brevity, it won't take you guys any longer, like, properly.
24.
Okay, go ahead and all of you...
I'm gonna say, Cyril says, I believe time seems to be of the essence, so I don't think we should. I feel like it would like be slow, wouldn't it? We don't want her to escape by the time we get to her.
Yes, but also, we're not exactly still in... Oh, wait, no, he turned into the thing. He's not going to use his telepathy, no. Okay.
Telepathy.
I got a 14 myself.
Cyril, I think it might be good to stay
What'd you get, Rory?
stay a bit hidden. 24. Just in case.
Yes, but what if we go somewhere and she's already left by the time we get there?
Yes.
You hear in your head, Cyril, then I will be able to scry on her. Make a decision, please, Goblin.
Okay. Well, I guess we may as well. I guess then we can stealth.
Okay, Tareth, what did you get from your stuff roll?
14.
14.
I
God
got
damn
16.
it. God. Why do they still? Why?
Cyril?
What did I do to the dice?
Oh no.
Cyril, what'd you get in your roll?
18.
18. Spencer, what'd you get?
A fucking 9 because I forgot to fucking wash my dice yesterday. Try to get rid of the fucking curse.
Give it a
Paris,
bar.
what did you get?
Give it a bubble bath tonight.
16.
Wait,
Let's
are
give
they
my-
metal dice or plastic, like acrylic?
Okay.
Wait, let's go. Are they metal or acrylic? Because you can test dice by putting them in salt water and then like spinning them. You can test if they're weighted or not.
Yeah, they shouldn't be weighted. I don't know.
They're
not
just
like
cursed.
meant to be
Not
weighted,
weighted, they're
are they?
cursed.
Well, acrylic dice are actually quite likely to be weighted because there can be like.
They're more
like
likely.
They're not on
and all that
purpose.
stuff. No, not on purpose,
Not
but they're
purposefully.
either way,
Yeah, I
they
know
still
what
end
you
up being weighted.
Anyway, that's why you can have snitches, so to speak. Anyway, so as you're all following along behind the feline form of Malon, you get to, after following along this through this corridor, you get to a set of double doors. Heading through those double doors, you get to a room that's very similar to the previous one, except there are 3 directions you can go. One, which is going up the right, up a flight of stairs. The other, to the left, is these sort of group of columns, which seem to be load-bearing sort of columns that seem to go into this much larger room, which seems to be full of sort of shanty tables and chairs. Some chairs having barrels instead of like actual chairs. Some you see a few sort of empty bottles. You assume this is sort of a canteen area. You can't see as far. There's no lit torches inside it, but most of you with dark vision can see there's just a
Oh, I
dining
don't
room.
Someone got a torch out.
I'd assume not if you're sneaking, but if you want to, then
Probably
sure.
not.
Okay, I can't see much.
Okay.
Wait,
There are torches along the corridors. There's just none in that room. And ahead of you, you see this set of double doors.
Do I see anything with detect magic?
Nothing that pops out. No. Again, just the residual things. There's the weapons and the people around you, but other than
I'm
that,
gonna
nothing.
whisper. Didn't you say she was in a tower or something? 'Cause it might be good to go up the stairs in that case.
Who do you say that to?
Just who I'm near. So I guess Tareth, Mistral, and Spencer.
Yeah, maybe.
Or we could check the doors first. I don't know.
Oh, I don't think she'll be in the canteen area, although like you said, checking the doors, the big double ones might lead to something.
Yeah, possibly.
Wait, can I
If it's
hear
locked, I
them,
could
or are they
try
whispering
and
too quietly?
Say again.
Can I hear them, or are they whispering too quietly?
I'd say you'd manage to pick up on them.
Okay.
You do notice though, Malon's now feline form is sort of coasting up the banister and going up the stairs.
I say, well, it might be an alright idea to check through those doors, but Malon seems to think we should carry on going upwards, so I would probably follow him.
Yeah, we can always
I
check
guess,
the other
yeah,
doors.
we can come back if we need to. Okay, I'm gonna follow Malon.
Okay. Continuing upwards, you see the stairs go up for 2 flights, but then sort of flatten out into a sort of more sort of open room with a few things. So you go up the first flight. You see there is this small sort of room with a few sort of. You'd assume there should be vases and flowers and stuff in this sort of room. It's a very presentational room. It's just this dank, smelly place. You can just see rats. Well, you can see the shadows of rats. You can't exactly make them out. Going
I
up.
lean over to Spencer. Not a big fan of rats?
Not particularly.
I'm sure it's fine. They're more afraid of you than you are of them.
We can always murder them.
I hide them.
Wait, Rory, aren't you an owl?
I'm
No,
a robin. but
Robin.
Yeah,
Oh, Robin. Okay, I'm sorry.
it's okay.
Tereth, you feel a small sort of pinch on your tail. Sort of, if you turn around, you see this sort of small rat biting the tail, look up at you, and then.
I fucking just lick
Can
it.
I smack it
Just
with my
yeet
wing?
my tail and get
Jesus!
just like spin around, just slap it on the floor as hard as I can.
Roll to hit.
What type of roll? Dex?
No, roll to hit.
A
with
roll to
unarmed
hit.
strike.
Oh, okay. That's strength, isn't it? 14.
14. What do you do?
I just like it's trying to like it bites on my tail. And I just like spin my tail over my like head and just slap it on the floor as hard as.
You just
probably
fucking go.
hurts a little bit. Yeah, probably like.
Your tail isn't that flexible. You're not a tabaxi. Okay. You just sort of lift your tail up and slam it down onto the ground with this sort of just noise that echoes.
Fucking crush the rat.
Exactly.
Just
Sort of
squirts
echoing
rat
down
right behind him.
the thing. You see the rat sort of on its side, right itself, and sort of
See,
just
Spencer?
run off.
You've got nothing to worry about.
Fuck.
We'll
I
just
say a
go
little
in
too loudly.
with
Yeah,
Phil.
yeah. You also hear a fuck, 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 sort of in the distance, sort of. And so go ahead and just roll the damage of an unarmed strike. How much damage would that be for you?
Me.
Yeah,
1.
1. Okay. You hear a few more rats.
Oh fuck, oh shit, not again.
Like the first one goes over like, and then you hear like some squeaking and chittering, and then you hear more feet, just out of your view,
Feet or rat?
like a tiny little footprints.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be
Bless you.
sorry.
I fucking ready my mace.
Yeah, just like ready
you light it
action
up?
to stab the next rat I
Do
see.
you light it up?
Mm.
No, I'm not wasting my spell slot.
No.
Oh,
By the way,
actually-
light is a cantrip, but do you
Oh.
light your mace up?
I put my hand on Spencer's arm. Don't worry. If any of them get close, I'll stomp on them.
Right.
I want to keep an active eye out for any rats that get near
Roll a
Spencer.
perception check.
Just
With
like continuously walk.
disadvantage because considering how.
There's 1,000 rats in his hair.
So, Spencer, did you light up your mace? Is the question.
Mm.
I got an 8.
Right, can I control how much it lights up?
I think it's just like a 20-foot of bright.
Yeah.
20-foot dim.
Yeah, I think so. No, I don't think so.
Okay. You sort of holding your mace, there's sort of a tiny little dim glow of it, but nothing to be able to properly see. Do you all just continue up the stairs again?
Yes.
If I see any rats getting close to me or Spencer, I'll just flick them away with my wing.
Sort of get onto the ground.
Yeah.
Roll a perception check.
Oh, that's a 7.
Guys, my
It's even
curse.
worse than
It's spreading the curse.
Oh no.
Curse of the rats.
Spencer, what's your passive perception again?
Just gonna get a TPK by rats.
You
Okay.
laugh, but again 12.
Okay.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
You will continue up the stairs. Now you getting to this sort of what seems to be almost an attic-like area. It's smaller than the rest of the castle. It's sort of still made out of stone, though. You see a few lit torches down the sort of end of this place. This is sort of like a pretty large room as well. The roof is sort of slanted like that, and then it goes upwards again, and then it goes out like that. Very strange looking ceiling to this room. Again, it's another sort of dank, very plain room. Though on the sort of left side of where you are sort of looking, you see a few torches that are lit in the distance, and on your right you just don't see much. You can vaguely make out Malon's feline type form moving towards the light. But it's very difficult to see considering how well he blends in with this current light.
Yeah. Leave him alone.
You strangely it's very, very quiet. The your footsteps echoing like with every footstep it sounds like 3. And so instead of a quiet adventuring group, even though you're trying to stay quiet, some of your footsteps are louder than others. Terith, your tail dragging along the floor is a lot louder, and this sort of echoing of all of your footsteps are becoming quite deafening.
Can I pick up his tail off the floor?
He's catching my tail.
Go ahead. Yeah, sure. You sort of grab the tip of his tail, lifting it up. It's quite heavy.
I'm gonna be like grabbing it with like kind of disgust because he did use it to smash a rat with.
Sort of like with
Well, I didn't actually smash
Yeah.
the rat, kind of. Rat kind of smashed itself.
All of you give me intelligence saving throws.
Great.
I'm back now, by the way.
We've
Yeah,
been
we know.
rolling intelligence saving throws.
I got a 20 not natural.
This is the
15.
fourth session in a row I'm rolling this bad.
I also got a
Fucking that.
15.
Okay, roll your stuff, but don't sort of say it out just yet.
Great.
Okay, Rory, what'd you get?
15.
15. Tareth. Tareth.
Jonathan.
15.
Cyril.
15.
Spencer.
I forgot I'm not one.
Oh no.
Go
Mistral.
watch your dice. We'll stall. until you
Yeah,
get back.
please mark your dice.
Mistral.
20 not natural.
Okay. So, as you're all walking, Tareth, wait, what's the DC? Oh. Mistral. Whilst going towards this light, you notice something. It doesn't seem to be getting closer.
I'm just gonna, like, kind of carry on walking for a little bit, just a bit more confused, looking around.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna tug, like, 2 little short tugs on Terrace's tail to get his attention.
Okay, Tareth, you feel 2 tugs on your
I
tail.
turn around angrily.
Something doesn't feel right about this.
What?
I don't know what it is, but it feels like we've kind of been walking for a while now, and I don't think we're getting any closer to where we need to be.
When Muscle points this out, do I notice that?
Yeah, I'd say you'd notice that it seems like you've been walking for a decent bit. You would have thought you'd got there by now. You also notice... Wait, no, because you don't have dark vision, do you? Okay.
But I think we should have got there by now.
Yeah, you think you should have gotten there by now. These 2 sort of small sort of what looks to be firelights in the distance are about
Yeah, that's odd.
about 125 feet off. They're pretty close.
Guys, did you notice that? And I look at the other people here.
You all do realise that. Anyone here who hasn't dark vision though notices this looks like a pretty big room. I mean, you can't see the edges or the ceiling or like the walls or anything. Now that you think about it, it's kind of like a plane.
I don't know why my mind went with airplane, and I was gonna be like, that's not invented yet.
Yeah.
Airplane.
Wait, so did we go into the big room through the 2 doors while I was gone?
No, we went up.
You went up the stairs. There was a room with a lot of
Okay.
rats, and then there was up the stairs. Now at the highest point you can get from that first flight of stairs. This room, which seems very dark, especially for you with dark vision, and it's after walking towards these 2 lights, you didn't seem to be getting any closer.
As
I'm
an
gonna.
airplane.
What do I see with text magic?
You see what seems to be a wash of illusionary magic.
I say to everyone, I believe this room has some sort of illusion placed upon it. I assume that it isn't actually as infinite as it seems. I can see illusion magic with detect magic, so that's why I think this.
Good boy eyes.
Terrace, can you give us a little bit of light just for us blind people?
So I
And that.
cast. Probably. Do I have a quarter staff?
No, you don't.
You can also just ask me to light up my fucking glowing mace.
I will cast light on. Wait, you cast light on a thing, right? Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna cast it on one of my daggers.
Okay.
One of the 6 daggers I have.
Do you have a hat?
20-foot radius, dim light.
Glowing hat.
Ah.
Oh, I want a glowing hat.
What? Oh wait, yeah, no.
Okay.
I was gonna suggest you put it on
We
the
have light
rabbit.
now.
but we don't.
You sort of bringing out one of your daggers.
I
You
wish we kept him.
sort of brandish it and running just 2 fingers along the top of it, as this bright light begins shedding out of it. I'm assuming just it's a white light.
Yeah.
You can make it any color you want.
It's white.
As this sort of bright light, you expect to see the floor, but you can't see any better.
Ah, shit.
Shit.
Cyril, do you think we should keep going, or? Cyril,
It will
Sorry,
annoy you.
Sorry.
do you think we should keep going if you say it's illusionary?
Sorry, I was thinking. I don't know. We. If, does anyone have any sort of, I don't know, any way of seeing through illusions, or,
What's cat guy doing? How long?
Oh, give me a perception check. With disadvantage because you are technically in near pitch blackness.
Even though I have light cast.
Yeah, light is not effective
14.
because it. 18? Did you say?
14.
14. You can't see him.
Oh. Does anybody see Melon?
No. Actually, where did he?
Cyril, wasn't he walking with you?
wait, I thought he was, yes. Where's he gone? Can I look around for him?
Yeah,
And
go
see if
ahead.
I see him?
Roll a perception check.
He's just delphing really
14.
good.
14. Can't find him. He doesn't seem to be there.
Shit.
I say not too loud. Melon, are you there?
There is no response.
Fuck.
Is there an echo?
Okay.
Well, he didn't say loud, probably.
There- You would assume there would even be a slight echo, but there isn't.
Fuck.
It's as if you're in a very small room, in fact. Your
Oh.
voice is sort of
Can I
compressed.
walk?
Yeah, can I just
Like,
on walking
can
in
I
one
like put
direction?
my hand out and kind of go to the left a bit,
Okay, how far do you go to the left?
like a meter or two?
Okay. You walk to the left, everyone else sees you sort of holding your hands out, moving off to the left. And after a minute, still nothing. Do you continue?
Yeah, I'll go a bit further.
Okay, it's weird. As you sort of keep going further, you sort of lose the vision of the party. Keep going. And what do you keep going after you lose vision of the party?
Do I think they would still be able to hear me?
Yeah, if you yelled, they could probably hear you.
Okay, I'll keep going a bit more. Yeah.
Okay, you keep going a bit more and you see this strange sort of light in sort of triangular shape in the distance.
I'll shout back to them. No, actually, I'll go back.
You go. Do you shout first or do you go back?
No, I'll go back.
Okay. You go back.
There's a light over there as well. Do you think we should try over there, or I don't know?
Well, I doubt any light that we can see is really there.
Yes.
Although it is pretty much all we have to go on so far. So,
Can we still see the other light in the distance?
The other two, there's sort of two lights. They look like two torches on either side of a hallway, sort of thing. You can see them in the distance.
Did the light that I saw look the same?
No.
Okay. Yes, but it didn't look like those two lights over there. It was different. I'm not sure. What color was it?
A sort of bright light, sort of whitish color.
All right.
Yellow or blue?
Like creamy, kind of. I'm guessing. I don't know.
It's like a white light. It's sort of like think color of the sun, sort of thing.
Yeah, well, every
think
light
when you
has
stare into the
its
sun.
undertone.
Yeah, whenever you stare into the sun, think that color.
Yeah, of course.
Mean like black? No, anyway.
What is a sun? What is light? I don't have eyes.
Carry on.
Did you say it was triangular? Or
Yeah.
am I just making that up? Okay.
It's triangular.
It was kind of like a triangular kind of shape. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Malon might have followed after it or something, or maybe he just went further along.
Oh,
I think we should
yeah.
go
Okay.
and check out the light that you found. It seems to be our only clue.
Okay. If you want to.
Okay, what do you all do?
Well, lead the way, Rory.
I'll just go back in the direction.
Okay, are you all following? I'm assuming you're all moving as a group.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't want to lose anyone else.
I'm gonna link my arms to the two closest people to me, just so we don't get
That would
separated.
be,
in a group.
I think, either Rory or Spencer and Tereth.
I'm gonna link one arm with Rory, one arm with Spencer, and then still holding Toad's tail.
And then we're just
Sort of
Sure,
dragging
you're
him.
really-
Okay, so you're all,
Sure.
you're all
Just
going as a
all by
group.
himself.
Okay, so as you continue going left from where you are, you continue walking and walking and walking.
You see the light or any point?
So-
Do we see the light?
No.
No.
Oh.
It's the light you were talking about, huh?
I swear it was over here. I just saw it. I don't understand. Am I sure I went in the right direction?
Yeah, you went left.
Okay, well, I kind of suspected something like this might happen. We should think of a way to outsmart the illusion, but I'm not sure what that
Maybe
would
we
be.
run in different directions, it will break.
Hmm.
What about
I feel like that way
if
we
we
more easily lose each other. Oh,
I look
Yes.
angry.
Okay.
jeez, jeez, dude.
I can't see that because it is dark, but thank you for telling us you're angry.
Yes.
if severe anger.
Severe anger at the fact that somebody.
It's because I'm carrying your tail.
Yeah.
Mm.
Holding my
Take your tail.
tail.
They just remove your tail out of my hand.
What do you all do?
I'm sorry, guys. I shouldn't have.
No, I believe that there was something here, but I think if it's creating this illusion, is trying to mess around with us.
Fireball.
What direction?
Not a bad idea, Mikey.
Not gonna go. Can I
Do
wait?
it,
What spells
do it,
do I
Wesley.
have?
Do it.
I might be able
Wesley.
to. Let me look at my cantrips. Can I cast like firebolt off in a random direction?
Sure.
I will do that.
Okay, which direction do you shoot him?
You hit exactly
Away, like
Malone.
the direction away from us.
So, do you shoot it to behind you?
Yeah, I probably just turn around.
Okay.
I'll cast fireball.
Roll to hit.
I rolled a hair, but okay. 14.
14. Roll damage.
On the fuck did I?
Good, he hit.
7.
Shit, bro, that's pretty sick.
7. So, Tereth, you take 7 fire damage as your back gets hit with this fiery ball as you're scorching the back of your cloak.
The fuck?
Guys, what did we do with Daniels?
Oh,
We left him
dealing
with
Tenebrae.
Tenebrae.
Oh, okay. Oh, for a minute I
Okay.
thought we had brought him and just forgot about him.
No, that would have been funny though. Wait, so I just hit myself.
Your back gets hit by this sort of fiery blast as you shoot it off. The sort of 3 spiraling pieces of fire. Oh gosh, this is mum.
Oh, I didn't see
Cat
that.
break.
Cat.
Cat break.
Cats.
Anyway.
That.
As this sort of spiraling 3 sort of small dots of fire just going off into the distance, immediately is sort of covered by what this almost looks like this shroud of darkness, is then into your back.
I'm trying my hardest not to laugh. I'm not trying that hard. Like, I'm making it look like I'm trying not to laugh, but I am definitely doing it.
This room is what? I look very surprised when I fireball myself. No, fireball.
I'm about to say, if you used fireball, it would have been much funnier.
I'm not gonna fireball on myself.
Would have been all of you.
Yeah, I don't want to cast fireball because I want to save it for the end fight. I can cast
Just
it on that
assume
random one
that.
school shitty asshole.
Yeah. John, we might be able to actually talk our way out of this one.
Not talking our way out of stuff.
Ah,
We all know that's not gonna happen.
At least now we know why we've been walking forever.
Yeah, I guess. So we can't cast spells to get out of the.
right, everybody, duck. And I want to spin around, just with my mace, just.
Roll to hit.
I duck.
Hey, Zach.
I duck.
Cyril stands. Just going over his head.
Alright, let's see, what was it?
Yeah,
They're all
probably
just standing.
That wasn't
Blocks it with his
horrible.
fist.
What was it?
well done.
It was a 14, but I get a funky plus. It's a
Woo.
21 to hit.
Gonna hit one of us.
Okay.
Whoa.
So you're just sort of spinning around with your mace, right?
Mm-hmm.
And do you have it activated?
Sure. Yeah.
And let me just check. Okay. So as you activating it, spinning around, you see. You seem to be in the center of a room. This sort of pretty large room that your mace, so this sort of large radiant light.
We'll just spin around as fast as we can. The room will be fixed.
Yes, that's what's happening.
Exactly.
What do you all do?
Spin around as fast as possible.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
I just like to say I haven't let go of him while he's spinning.
Okay, roll a Constitution saving throw as well.
That's great. Yeah,
I'd say also maybe a dex save to not just get hurled off.
Don't worry.
I got 20.
Uh-oh.
A 20? Okay. You spin. What'd you get, Minstrel?
I got a 0.
Okay, Minstrel,
My
you get
dex
really,
wasn't
really
that
dizzy
pretty.
as he's spinning you around. And
Don't throw up
go
on me,
ahead
please.
and
If you throw up on me, I'm gonna.
okay, yeah, you sort of get flung as he's sort of spinning around you. Sort of your feet sort of lift the floor as you sort of sliding along the floor as you sort of roll, letting go of the tail, and you just and sort of puke up onto the floor.
Does anything happen to the room when I spin around really fast?
No.
Oh.
That was not fun. That was not fun.
Guys, I think it was the radiant light.
Does Spencer
Just
say
maybe.
that? Go on, Spencer, throw shade. Fucking idiot. It's like go in.
Yes.
Wait, no, actually, I have a quick question. If I was holding on to Terrace and I had my arms around Rory,
I did not consent to this.
Now I have one.
Moving
back.
swiftly on. So, this room now decently illuminated. You can see in sort of about a 40-foot area.
Alright.
40-foot radius or diameter?
Radius. So it's about 80 foot. Anyway.
I could already see further than that anyway, though, couldn't I?
No.
'Cause my dark vision is 60 foot.
No, you couldn't. And you still can't.
Basically, we're all gonna die in this hole, so we might as well give up and die.
Is that in
Wow.
character?
You're so positive.
I know.
Was it in character?
Come on.
I'm not gonna say that in character.
Ah.
Okay, come on, lads. What do you do?
Ooh, can I throw away the dagger that I have light cast on? Like, throw it?
it's gonna end the same. Wait, no, Terrace. It's just gonna end up like the fireball again.
I'm not gonna throw it like at. I don't know. I'm gonna like throw it across the floor, like skid it across the floor.
Okay,
I don't want to.
roll an athletics check.
Oh god. That was a 15.
15. You sort of throw it so it skids along the floor, and then you see sort of just ever so slightly entering the view of this radius, you see the tip of a glowing dagger.
Wait, so it's on both sides now?
It exits your vision on the way you threw it, but then you see the tip slide, and just in the radius of the light.
Can I fly upwards?
go ahead.
Yeah, I'll just fly up.
Okay. Do you go out and then fly up, or do you just fly up?
I just fly straight up.
Okay. You see the ceiling coming at you very quickly.
Okay, I'm gonna stop before I hit it, but I wanna like touch it.
Okay. Touch it.
It's just
Cold.
the
It's a bit
ceiling.
damp.
Ew. why is
Can
it
I?
damp?
How far up is it?
About 30 feet.
Okay. I'll go back
Pretty,
down.
pretty tall ceiling. You go back down.
I'll go back down. Yeah.
What do you all do now?
Is there any kind of check I can?
There is a ceiling.
Yeah, you guys, I got something. There's a ceiling, just so you know.
Come on, we're not meant. This is not meant to take this long.
We're
It's
really
fucking
dumb.
hard. I don't know what we're meant to be doing.
Is there a check I could
Do
make?
you not remember that we're stupid?
Yeah, no, but what did you think? We're
Should have
smart.
accounted for this.
What would you like to make a check for, Paris?
To see where this magic is coming from. Let's go with that.
Roll an Arcana check.
Okay. Does it have anything to do with the fiend, the fae, or the undead?
No.
Damn it. That's an 8.
Well, not technically.
Huh?
No.
Not technically. Not
but
in
enough.
technicality. It's not enough.
Damn it. Then yeah, it's still an 8.
Okay. It's big, dark, and it's light now that he's using this mace.
Hmm. I don't suppose anyone has the dispel magic spell.
Uh,
Hey Cyril, maybe your patron knows anything?
Well, I can ask him. I doubt it'll be much help though. And
Probably not.
I'll touch my circlet.
What do you say?
I thought you
I'll
said.
say, do you know anything to help us?
Well, I know quite a lot that could help you.
Well,
Cool,
shit.
thanks.
Well, we're going to leave it there. Not curious.
Well, are you going to help us, or I'm assuming you aren't.
My, what have I done to deserve such treatment?
Tell him if he doesn't help us, he a big baby. Big baby brain tumor. Tell him I say that.
Wait,
You
can-
take
can I
3
Uh-oh.
points
other
of
people?
psychic damage.
Ah,
That just proves even more of a baby can't take a joke.
No, I'm not gonna do it a second time.
more damage.
It's like, is he that petty to
You
kill my fucking
instantaneously die.
There's this sort of
Dude,
this
I could
streak
just
of,
get
of
enemies to insult my patron, and we'd win every battle even quicker.
honestly. Anyway, what do you say?
I say oh yeah, okay, well, are you?
You have already figured it out, though you don't know it yet.
Well, I have a good idea of what's going on here, but I'm not exactly sure how we can get out of it.
I'm actually really surprised. This is very simple. Look around you.
Okay, I'll look around
Okay.
again. Is it still just like the empty room and all that?
You can see
I pretty much remember those.
the radius of the light is like sort of stopping the sort of wall of just pitch blackness.
Mm.
And obviously you
Okay.
can now see the floor.
Yeah. Do we still see the 2 lights up ahead?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out Rosa. And I'll just say, Rosa,
Of
did
curiosity, how close are you to Cyril?
you know? Probably like about a meter away.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay. I'll take him out and oh no. I'll say, do you maybe know a way we could get out of this?
Well, let's look at what we can see, shall we? You can see in the distance there are those lights, yes, and it seemed like you weren't making any headway prior. Have you tried, now that you can see, to, I don't know, maybe...
I make perception check.
Okay.
Oh, ooh, okay.
What'd you get?
16.
16. I mean, you can see what I described to Cyril, this blackness is sort of just being bordered with this light that's being shed from the mace.
Okay. Did Rosa finish his sentence?
He sort of, not really, he sort of said, maybe try to move? Maybe with this new mace it'll cut a swath, maybe. I'm not quite sure.
Hey, guys, should we, keep heading forward, I guess?
Yes, I guess we should try out what Razor says.
Are you heading towards the lights?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You head towards the lights, and after a bit they seem to be getting closer.
Okay.
And after a bit you begin to see what seems to be 3 figures.
Alright. Never mind. Have they noticed us?
Do they by any chance happen to look like a goblin, a bird, and an orc? And wait, but that's
And a dragonborn and a.
Oh,
Yeah, those 3 figures look
And a
like all
half-elf.
5 of you, yeah.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
You see, as you get closer, what looks like 3 individuals engaged in combat.
Right.
What do
Can
they
I
look like?
see if we know any of these individuals?
Roll a perception check.
Can I help her?
Okay.
Roll a
Yes,
perception
please.
check with advantage. Well, actually, no, roll a flat one because you're still technically in the magical darkness.
Can I
But
roll?
Yeah,
Why?
neither of you have dark vision.
Can I roll
Yeah.
with advantage? I have dark vision.
You're in magical darkness.
Uh,
The only reason you can sort of see is from the backlighting of this,
If I
these 2
have 2
torches.
people helping me, I can. I got a 10.
Okay, roll a. You can vaguely make out a shape. It looks to maybe be Milan. You're not sure.
I'm gonna regret this, but I'm gonna say out loud, Milan, that you?
You hear the sounds of someone breathing rather heavily. Just give me a second. As you see the person now with a recognizable staff throw his hand out as you see these brambles sort of go up, these silhouetted brambles going up, wrapping around these people and just sort of pulling them into the ground.
Yeah, I don't think it's him, guys.
Yeah, should we just go?
Yeah. We'll carry on looking. Sorry to bother you, man. Strange man.
Sorry to bother you, Ballon. I mean, it's not Malon, right?
You take 3 psychic damage.
No. Okay, I'll run over to him.
Yeah, you see these people that look to be like the normal type of guards that were previously there. You see Malon breathing slightly heavy, but doesn't seem to have a scratch on him. And you
Okay,
see these
can
sort of
I-
people, they've sort of been pulled into the ground, sort of their up to the sort of chest is sort of now encased in this concrete as they've been pulled in by these very, very spiky looking brambles that seem to have sort of digged into their armour in places, sort of bending it.
Right, yeah, I think we should probably go help. I say to everyone who didn't run after Rory.
Okay.
And then I ran after Rory.
Okay. As you guys get there, you again notice the same thing of these 2 guards that have just been sort of dragged into the ground, their armor bent and broken. They're sort of these sort of brambles going over them. If at parts that they touch their skin, they're sort of digging into the skin very harshly, and this sort of blood is sort of cauterized and sort of looks to have already sort of dried out slightly. As he glances over to the rest of you, saying, "You sure took your time."
But
We're
you
not
just
the smartest
us.
ones.
I didn't leave you, I was just ahead of you. You all just stopped.
Yeah, because we couldn't. We thought we weren't going anywhere because it's like all an illusion.
That doesn't matter, come on. As he sort of continues going in that direction towards the lights, which are quite close now.
I guess we follow.
Okay. After a bit, you all reach this sort of what seems to be a staircase upwards. Just inside this darkness, these sort of torches giving this sort of waypoint almost. And Malon slightly glances over to you and saying, "Well, only way is up, as they say," and begins ascending.
I think we follow up the stairs.
Okay.
I
Af-
think Spencer's following up the stairs. It looks like he might
Yes.
possibly be.
Yeah. As the stair sort of goes down, you see Malon just. Anyway, so as you all go up these stairs sort of going at this sort of normal angle of stairs, not like spiral staircases is what I'm trying to say, I suppose, as it goes through a bit of an obnoxious amount of time, but then you get to this place which looks like a large door.
Should we knock? Yeah, be polite.
Malon just
I
sort
don't
of looks over at you, just, and then just
Okay, Jisoo.
with his
Huh?
hand, this sort of knock sound, as then these sort of 2 large, sort of now stone-ish looking doors open, and you see this what seems to be a large room. You see this blue-robed figure on this sort of elevated part of the up part of the room. This sort of room starting in a sort of very circular pattern, sort of shape. Sorry, as this sort of in the center, this sort of on this pedestal is this sort of small orb-like thing. This sort of that's sort of hovering on this sort of purple flame on this sort of large pedestal. You see these sort of quite a few different bits and bobs. You see these sort of books on a large bookcase on the right. You see on the left is this sort of what seems to be a sort of desk with papers and parchment. You see a ladder that goes up onto this sort of catwalk above. You see where this robed masked person is as on this. There's like a 4 steps until this other higher raised platform with these sort of banisters that are going round, sort of giving a slightly wide berth from this large orb. Not large, it's sort of like yay big.
None for the audience.
It's about 6 inches wide, and you can see them sort of sitting on this sort of table with this sort of large window behind them, framing them in this strange light. It doesn't seem to be daylight or any form of light from outside. It just sort of seems like light. As you see them sort of, part of their robe sort of pulled up as they're sort of picking out, like with these sort of tweezers, these pieces of black crystal as they look up to you and sort of scramble backwards slightly. You see them reach for this book on their table and just sort of, oh, hello there, well.
I hope we weren't interrupting anything.
Oh, just a tiny bit, because you've knocked.
We did knock, though. That's the thing. You didn't hear it. That's on you.
Do you have an appointment?
Yes, I'm here to see. What's her name again? Begins with a K. You know her, blue robes, horned mask. Carl.
Oh, yeah, let me go
Carol.
get her for you. She sort of turns,
No,
flicking through the book.
It's fine. Stay. No, it's fine. I don't wanna bother you or anything.
Oh, no, it's no trouble. I'll just go get her,
No,
you see.
it is a trouble. It is a trouble.
You see their shoulders sag slightly and... What do you want?
Hey, listen. We're not gonna things to hurt you guys, okay? You seem like
Why do I not believe you?
probably the giant weapons and my friends also having weapons. But I mean, look at us. None of us are like.
As
covered
much
in
as I'm
blood, so we're
enjoying
not-
this,
yeah.
how about we get down to it, shall we, Changeling? Esmelon stepping forward.
Don't scare them.
Towards-
Don't run. You go talk to the person. And don't you think it'd be better if we could
He-
find some stuff?
He
before we
is
fight
walking, he's not listening to you. As he steps forward. Now, if you would just tell us what we want to know, then there's no need for anything, really. And why should I do that? Well, considering we are the ones who could kill you. But maybe it is because we are choosing not to immediately attack you. Choose your pick. Where did they go through the gateway? You see them sort of square themselves slightly, standing up, sort of moving their robe back over themselves, still clutching this book.
No.
What do you know?
I screw myself up even more.
Roll
Yeah.
intimidation.
Big strong.
Is this the same person as before?
Yes.
Yeah.
I found a good dice. This one is good to me now.
What'd you get?
Where is it? 21.
Okay. Right. So you see them sort of back down slightly. You see, like, they seem to be pretty exhausted.
Wait, I know they can teleport, right?
I mean, they apparently did. Yeah.
Ah. Careful, guys. They can teleport away if they want.
Thank you, Dragonborn. Now,
Thank you, Tereth. I appreciate.
how
bit
about
of
you
information.
tell us where they went through the gateway? And why would I tell you that, other than what you've already said? How can I know you simply won't kill me once you've got what you want?
Because we're not horrible people. We just want to. We just need to know this.
Ah, yes, and barging into a room and then shooting a fireball at me seemed quite reasonable.
Wait, this is the person who
We've
we were
been-
fighting who
Yes.
used fireball on us and counterspelled our fireball.
Yes, but then you counterspell their counterspell.
Yeah. Well, one of the times. The other time I let it work.
What do we need to do to let you trust us? Because we really would rather go straight to the person we want to see rather than fights you guys, because that'll take a lot out of us as well.
How about this? As they sort of, with their hands in this sort of motion, with their sort of middle and ring finger stretched out, with the others bent and the others straight, as they sort of trace 4 different places in the air, these sort of wisps of blue magic, as then this circle appears. How about you simply give me your word that you will not, under any circumstances, harm me? Do any of you stare?
Well, I will not be doing that. You see, well, not under any circumstances, at least. And I kind of like, I like, crackle a little bit of eldritch energy.
Are you trying to be intimidating?
Not really.
Okay. They a sort of subtle threat, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay. They look you up and down. Well, if you wish for any information without a fight or me trying to flee, that is your way. As you see these sort of glyphs lining the circle.
Wait, do we wait?
Well,
do we
who
walk
say you
towards-
wouldn't just make us do that and then attack us yourself?
I'm not in the best of condition at the moment. I would reckon I could either attack you or flee.
Would you like some help with your condition? I think I know first aid.
I
if
will
you
be
have somebody.
fine. If
I'm
you
just trying
want
to show you
any
that
information, I need to know that I won't be simply killed afterwards.
I walk into the circle happily.
Do you resist the circle of truth?
No.
Zone of truth? No? Okay.
No.
Do you or your companions intend on harming me?
I will be honest with you, mostly because I have to. My companions are kind of their own people and they're very difficult to control. Although I do give you my word, I will have no intention of harming you so long as you don't try to harm me. And I will try my very best to make sure that they follow suit.
Well then, me and you will be having a chat. As
Just me?
yes, unless any of your friends decide to join you in the circle.
Oh, so says, oh, well, if, it's just, our words that you need to know. Oh, I thought you were trying to get us to, I thought you were trying to get us to opt into some sort of spell that would make us unable to harm you. But if it's just, this, then I'm be to oblige.
Okay.
And I'm gonna step in and say,
I'll follow
Hey.
him.
I will not harm you unless you harm me.
Okay, do you
or one of
resist
my
the zone of
companions.
truth?
No.
Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'll step in
Okay.
after.
Does anyone
Sure.
resist it?
No, I don't think so.
No?
I feel like he wants us to resist it.
No. No, I'm making sure.
Yeah.
As Malon steps in as well, and I will not harm you unless I or any of my companions are harmed. Do you all? I'm assuming you all do this.
Yep.
Yeah, I stay on.
Okay. So, and they say, okay, what would you like to know?
Big one. Where is Carl?
Where did they go through the portal? You know the one, large bulbous creature as well as the broken corpse of Xanath, I believe his name was. Where did they go? Well, we'll do this. You get 3 questions. That is your first. They went to the abyss.
Thing is, we could have kind of gathered that as well. You sure we can only get 3?
I'm guaranteeing my safety as well as guaranteeing my safety from all of you. If I tell you too much, I will simply be assassinated. This is a compromise.
But I mean, 1 question is already too much, and you already answered us 1 question, so you might as well do the whole shebang and make a persuasion.
Go ahead.
Thank you. That is an 18 plus 5, 23.
Okay. You see them sigh slightly and pull out their book, tracing a few sigils in the air, as then you see this sort of black film over the rest of the room. Fine. What do you want to know?
Oh, my
And I'm
questions
only
tend to
doing
get-
this to remain in favour with Damia. I would like you to know that.
You know Damien.
Yes,
What's your name?
my name?
Mm-hmm.
My name is Cal.
You're Carl.
You knew that.
I should have known that. You described this character as the exact same way, and I didn't piece it together. Man, I am so sorry. We're having like -2 brain cells today, guys.
Anyway,
Oh yeah, why were you being such a... I don't want to swear in front of the children. Why were you being such a dad earlier
why
to
was
me?
I being a bitch? Well, because you did shoot a fucking fireball at me, or at least your companions
I
did.
did nothing.
And you have also, I'm assuming from the gun on your hip, you killed Carven.
I'm not killed, no.
No,
Or
we
did I?
didn't kill
Dun,
him.
dun, dun.
We let him go. We just questioned him.
No, we killed him.
We're in a zone of truth. Don't...
Yeah,
I
you
forgot we
can't.
can't.
You just resist the zone of truth to say
Yeah,
it's a lie about killing.
It's charisma saving throw.
No, don't listen to him. We didn't kill him.
Yeah.
I'll do the charisma save.
That's to even be able to say that.
Oh, wait.
I got a 16.
Why would you even say that, John?
Okay,
Because
it
otherwise we're on a
flag.
hunt.
You see the thing
down Carl.
flag up this sort of bright blue colour. As
I'm
well,
bad
it is
at
at least good to know he's alive.
Yes.
Dude, I just realized it's more effective if to say to say the opposite, to say the thing that isn't true and then fail the charisma save. Because we could just be succeeding the charisma save otherwise.
Yeah, but then we lose the person's trust and she might not be willing to answer questions.
And it is a thing of like, you said you didn't resist it, and so you can't like, kind of, it's not really like start to resist it when you want to sort of thing. It's like a thing of when you go into it, you make a charisma saving throw. Anyway. So. Alright, what else do you wish to know? You know where they went.
Can you tell us why they went?
To make preparations, of course.
Preparations for what?
It's complicated.
Like
Time.
most things, but you find that once you talk about it, it becomes less complicated.
I'll keep that one close to my chest for now.
Wait, is Sheila, does the circle also light up blue for her?
She's not in the circle.
Oh.
She's a bit away from
Hey,
you guys.
do you think you could stand in the circle?
She just sort of looks at you. The mask still is over her face. You can't really read her, but you get the feeling that she's like, I don't know.
Hey, nice mask. Where'd you get it?
Oh my gosh, super cute.
Are the treants still under the spell?
Well, that depends. Did you destabilize the crystal?
Yep.
Well, then they should be free of the affliction. Quite annoying, but not at the end of the world. Though we do lose Killian. That is a bit annoying. We'll have to make another one. Oh well.
I'm sorry, you lose what?
You fucking won't.
Well, you must have noticed it. The abyssal creature that you were fighting.
Wait, which one was that?
The smoky one, the immortal one that kind of just went poof into ash.
Oh, the one that was
I don't
being
know
sad.
any of it actually.
was
I
like,
take
kill
back
me
everything I
now.
said.
Yes, that is quite inconvenient. Oh well. Anything else I can help with?
1 second.
Well, you got anything you want to say, Milan? Because you were pretty talky earlier today. Wanting answers for stuff.
I have stuff to say, but my mum's yelling.
Simply, what are they doing in the abyss other than making preparations? It is rather vague, and that is one of the reasons we are here. And he's going to just try and persuade her to tell you.
I'm gonna ask him, where would we want to go next to find, to stop what you're doing?
Oh no, yes, we're going to want to take a left, then a right. Why would I tell you that?
You said you would answer questions.
Yes, I said I
Oh,
would
for
answer
sure.
questions. I did give you an answer. Look. This realm's days are numbered. Mayhaps you should get on the train before you run over it. Run over by it. What's a train? I don't know. Get on the cart before you're run over by it.
What do you mean by days are numbered?
Well, it's only a matter of time before the more malicious entities bleed in.
Why? Does this malicious entity leading in have anything to do with what you guys are doing?
Oh, yes. We intend to be on the winning side.
The winning side of what?
The winning side of history.
Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. You're talking to someone dumber than a bag of rocks half the time. History
Well,
can
deception
be a little
check.
bit less.
Saying that my days are numbered. I'm very worried.
Oh, that is
Yeah,
also
it's been
very
said to you
similar to the
twice, isn't it?
prophecy.
Yeah.
I got a 21.
Why are you rolling deception?
I
Because
don't
they're
know.
trying to
I
make
am
them think that they're stupid.
no, but I am dumb sometimes. Everyone
That's
has their
still
moments.
like trying to deceive them into saying it in simpler terms, sort of thing. They say, think about it like this. There's a wall, and every day this thing takes a chip at the wall. One day, it's gonna get through the wall. And, well, that day's. And when that day comes, that wall's gonna collapse. And the thing that's been trying to get in is gonna get in.
How do we
That's a
fix
really
the wall?
shitty metaphor.
From your side, you can't fix the wall.
Can we go to their side and fix it?
By going to their side, you're breaking the wall from your side.
Okay. You know what's trying to chip at this wall?
I do.
Will you tell us what it is?
Fuck's sake.
More walls.
Yes, there was more wall
Build a
Maria, more
wall.
Sheena. They sort of. It is not named, so to speak. And it is not one thing. It is just everything.
Mm-hmm.
Think of it like gravity. You can
You're
fight it.
very good at. You're very good at cryptic little riddles. I know someone that you get along very well with.
Well, I'm answering your questions, my lord.
Yeah.
But really,
Nope. No, you aren't.
it is unnamed. And
Mm.
I couldn't tell you what it is even if I wanted to.
Inside check that, because she's not in the circle.
Go ahead.
That is. Oh, I'm rolling so well today. 18 plus 5, 23 again.
They seem to be telling the truth.
Anyone else have anything they'd like to ask?
Is this specifically in reference to the abyss? The thing that you were talking about? No. It is surrounding this realm. But it is chipping from the side of the abyss. It's what your people have been fighting, is it not?
Did they go to the abyss to help it chip?
You were clever. What's your name?
I'm not gonna tell you my name.
A shame. Yes, they are. They're more specifically, they're preparing to help you.
Who exactly is they? Who's all involved?
You've met them, have you not?
Well, I've met some of them. They're
Oh,
not
yes,
anymore.
but I could introduce you to them, though that might take a while, and I have other things to be attending to.
Would it be too bold of me to ask you to take off the mask? I just want to see your face.
Why? You haven't even bought me dinner. But no, I don't think I will be.
What if I say pretty, please?
And I'll say pretty no. Though,
Right.
feel free to come back any time.
I'll make sure to bring that dinner you asked for.
She snaps her fingers and you see that sort of this, and on the table you see this sort of bowl of fruits. She sort of takes one and sort of puts it underneath her mask. Any more questions?
Are you people the source of all of the natural disruption of recent?
If you're in, it is a slight bit of a problem, Felix.
Yeah.
Like a teeny bit.
Okay.
But like, if you need to go, that's fine. We can end here, but
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin this for everyone else, sort of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, you don't have to talk. Can we just sort of let this run its course and then we'll finish after this?
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. So, if we're in reference to the Treants and what happened to them, it wasn't necessarily my idea, but I was asked to, and so I created a spell to be used with the, the crystal that enslaved those creatures. It was nothing personal.
Do you know why?
Do I know why the treants were being used?
Why?
As extra muscle, I suppose.
Why would you need extra muscle? What are you trying to make?
Have you not seen the construction outside? Come now. You don't need me to tell you everything.
I prefer to hear it from somebody that knows more than us.
Well, that's not difficult to do, but if you must know, it is aiding in the preparations. So, you have put a slight spanner in the works, I would admit.
Let's go.
Lift up my hand to give whoever's standing next to me a high five. Standing next to me.
Terith, you sort of feel this hand slap against the side of your snout.
No,
You're
I'm
probably
not. I'm
still
not
holding
actively
my
hurt.
like tail. Like,
No, I'm
leave
You
me
have
held
picked
on
it up again.
tail while I span around. I know you let go.
Yeah.
I don't know if you re-grabbed my tail
I,
after
I
you.
I stood up and then re-grabbed it. Yeah. It's just making so much noise.
Holding my tail.
Okay.
I don't suppose anyone else has anything they can think of asking.
Why are you so nonchalant about all of this? Well, I am not directly involved, but I'm not completely the result. Well, I suppose I'm not completely the cause of all of what you're trying to stop. And you have given me your word you want to kill me, and I could probably escape if you tried.
So why haven't you tried?
Because
It's
I'm
almost
not
as
in
if you
danger.
want us.
No. It doesn't bother me either way. And it's not like I could kill you all. Well, I could, but Damia would get a bit annoyed if I killed her pet changeling. You know, I almost didn't believe her, you know, when I heard that, what is it, the Treverian bloodline was still alive. I mean, I thought you were all a joke at one point, but... Yeah,
Can
you
I
were.
make a history check?
Go ahead.
Oh no! Don't make a history check.
I want to
Don't
know if I
make
know
a
anything. I got a
Don't make
16.
A 16. You do remember hearing somewhat about this bloodline of changelings that you thought were a myth. It's
Why did I
a
think
pretty
that?
new one. It's like, you know that then they're not ancient history or anything. They're not very, very old. But
Okay.
you thought that they'd sort of disappeared or something like that, which is not uncommon for changelings.
What was so special about this particular?
They were nobility.
Oh, okay. Whose face is that?
Oh, I suppose. Well, great that you got a little bit of a surprise. I
I'm gonna
guess.
look at you funny.
Say again, Minstrel.
Who's that with them?
I was just saying. Well, then you must be pleasantly surprised that you can learn some new things in your old age.
Old age. My. Is it the mask?
Yeah, it's just a little tacky, kind of out of date.
Huh, speaking of
Yeah.
tacky, talk about fall from grace. I will have you know that this cloak was a gift from Arnold Selborn.
Oh yeah, definitely tacky. I just like to say that I'm like getting angrier, so I'm just like my hold on Tur's tail is just getting tighter and tighter.
I'm getting more and more like pissed off looking, like angry.
Yeah.
Just remove it.
Remove
I'm
the
not
tail,
removing-
cut it off.
I'm not removing the tail. Yeah, sure, I just grab a knife and cut off my tail.
Yeah, fucking saw it off.
Oh,
I'm gonna just cut off my tail.
Would it work like
Just
a
tell me to
would
let
it
go
grow
of it.
back like a lizard?
Nah, you're not holding it tight enough yet. When you start holding it really tight, then I'll make you let go.
So they sort of scoff, as you said, definitely tacky, and they simply just sort of look you up and down and say, "Oh yes, nice poncho."
thanks. I really like it. It was
Oh well.
I made it myself. Yeah.
Oh, well. You'll get there one day.
Mm. I mean, it's kind of pointless to have nice clothes in this line of work, but you can understand.
That's right. I forgot. Though, what is your line of work currently? After all, you're not exactly working for the Raiders anymore.
Mm. Well, that's for me to know. For you to find out.
I suppose so. But at any rate, Arnell actually does send his greetings.
Does he now? You
You
can
still squeezing
give
my
it
tail harder.
a little bit, yeah.
I will stop you squeezing my tail now. I'll jerk my tail away.
I mean, you can jerk it away, but I'm still technically holding it, so you're just moving my arm with it.
I move it harder, like insistently trying to make you let go of my tail.
Fine, I'll let go.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. And you can send him my regards to Tom. I look forward to seeing him again one day.
Let's hope it wouldn't be a repeat of last time.
Hopefully better odds.
I wouldn't go that far, but maybe. Though I will put in a word for you from Damia. Well, for Damia. Anything particular you want me to say to her?
I don't think I trust your word very much.
I'm hurt. You know, once
Should
upon a
be.
time we were colleagues. And
Oh,
where
how the
is-
years have flown by.
Where has all this hostility come from? If you don't like me for cohorting with Arnell, you certainly won't like Damia.
I'm sure she has her reasons.
Oh, right, yes. And obviously I'm just evil.
I don't know. I'd say we're all I don't think there are such thing as truly evil people.
Suppose you haven't met the dogs on that island. I was invited over there at one point as a guest of honor.
Oh, you must have felt so proud of yourself. Although, being a guest of honor for a not so honorable person isn't much of a thing to gloat about.
Which island are you talking about?
You can ask.
Which island is this?
Oh, the dragon one.
Oh.
Disgusting place.
Eh.
Though it's much better. It's apparently better than it was. Can't imagine what it was like.
I look pissed off. Thank you.
Yes,
okay, just
the
kind of-
young. Well, I don't want to say boy. It's weird, because there's the. I was the guest of honor of the king. He was just an old. Anyway, I digress. Did you have any more questions? I'm pretty busy at the moment.
Oh, definitely looks like
Wait,
it.
you were the guest of honor for the king,
Yes.
but so you didn't like the king?
Not much. He seemed a bit old.
Okay,
and
what's
worn
that?
out.
Sorry.
Maybe it's time his. I don't know. I don't know whether he has a son or daughter or anything. Maybe he should step down from the throne.
I can't just, look away, like, me. Angry.
Can
I'm not
I
happy.
can I inside check his reaction to find out why he's not happy?
Pretty sure he has told you that he's royalty.
Yeah, I completely.
Probably, but I want to see if there's maybe anything else secrets.
Go ahead.
Always on the hunt for those, aren't you?
Always in the hunt.
I like to know things.
Yeah, stop prying into my character's backstory.
Oh, you
It's
did the
not
same
like
thing to
this
me 2 seconds
game.
ago. I got an 11. You win it this time, Terrace.
Okay, yeah, it's kind of difficult to read.
I'm happy you don't know more about that.
Really quickly. Okay. As you sort of looking over at him, as you look back, can you all give me perception checks with the exception of Mistral, because she was doing something else.
Perception checks. Yay, let's go. Let's roll perception. With my negative
14.
1 modifier and get a 9.
I got
18.
14.
14.
Okay. Rory, you notice this person drawing a few sigils in the air, and then what seems to be some form of dialect into the air, and then
Do I, like, know what? I don't know what it says or anything.
what languages do you speak?
Bird.
Bird. Bird.
Arakocra, Oran, Common, and Elvish.
Okay.
I do speak Burb, yes.
You don't recognize the language.
Wait,
I'll just say,
with
what
that person,
was that?
Hmm?
Oh my god, Fisky, you look so creepy.
I know.
no, but did that person
Your
being on
eyes
the
are like
island?
glowing.
Did I mention
Been
what?
like this literally the entire set.
Did I remember them being on the island?
I know, but
No.
just then, it was so creepy.
Anyway, what do you
Wait,
ask?
who did that?
That was
The-
that was the blue robe person.
I'll just say, what was that? What did you just do?
Oh. Well, as I said, I have things to do. I was just telling one of my compatriots that I'll be a minute, as you seem to be taking a bit about my time.
Is that code for I've called for reinforcements and they're on their way here? Beat your guys' ass.
It took you all a while to get here, didn't it?
They're in the zone of truth as well.
No, they're not.
Oh, what?
They're not.
Yeah, they said no.
They're a decent bit away from you. They're
Oh.
sort of now sitting down. There's sort of these sort of bowl of fruit next to them that they're sort of picking and then putting under their masks.
How about you
Can I-
step in the circle and
They sort
Same.
of, and then the sort of thing when you see the circle go around them and say, "I have not called for reinforcements.
okay, nice. I
Happy."
could still do that. But yeah. I still watch it.
When was the last time we all ate?
When's the last time what?
We all ate.
You all ate?
Probably
Eight.
during a short rest.
Yeah, I was gonna
Maybe,
say.
I don't know.
Your age.
I'm pretty
I thought
sure
it
you
was a
guys
short
at the
finish
start of
hour.
this day. I'm pretty sure you guys all had a good berry.
Okay.
I
just
don't
checking,
remember
'cause-
that. Oh, maybe I do.
In game or out of game?
Yeah, I haven't
So do you?
had dinner yet. I'm hungry.
What do you do from there?
Well, what are we gonna do next? I kind of look at Marlon and ask him.
You look at Mono.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
When I look at Marlon.
Yeah, roll me a perception check.
Fuck.
He's crying.
Natural 20 minus 1.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great,
You
lucky I'm
after a
Marlon.
bit of searching, you see that Marlon is inspecting that sort of orb in the center.
Oh. I'll go over and look at that with him then.
Okay. As you do that, you
He's
see
probably
him.
doing it sneakily.
You see him briefly look over to you, put his hand. You see
I will
a little
give
bit of a
a-
trace. You see the orb flicker slightly.
Two bros looking at the orb.
I'll
Fight
pretend
through
not to be looking at the orb, but actually be looking at the orb, and I would like to make an Arcana check to work out what he's doing.
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Arcana. I have a +5. I rolled another natural 20. Fucking hell, that's like a 1 in 400 chance.
You're not like the orb seems to be strange. It doesn't seem. It seems to. You don't.
That's a
really
25, by the way.
recognize amazingly. You do know that it is a. Maybe a form of container for something. But when you saw it flicker, you realised that that is now an illusion.
Oh, so my mom took it. Okay. Ooh, nice. That's cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna continue the conversation as normal as if nothing's happened.
Roll a performance check.
Can I use... What's it? Performance. Oh, I'll do performance. I have +5 in performance. 23. Fuck you. I'm good at performance.
What a great performance.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
What do you say? What do you continue the conversation with?
Where... Are there any other ways to get to the abyss apart from that weird portal thing? And how does that work?
There are plenty of places, though. Your friends, associates have quarantined most of them. So just
And which friends?
she sort of looks over at Milan, who is sort of now back with the group.
Oh, I don't have any friends.
Wow.
Oh, that's so
Yeah, the zone of
sad.
truth doesn't go off. No,
It was. I met these guys like.
Not even
Oh, actually, no, I have
Tenebrae?
one friend. I have one friend, but these guys aren't my
He's
friends.
your husband.
Tenebrae
not your
isn't his
friend.
friend.
Yeah,
yeah, you're a bit more than
My
a
friend.
friend.
more than just a friend.
God's sake, I like how you know that character is fucking gay. Anyway.
You can
Nice.
put all your gay energy into that, Nova.
Yeah, I have. There's so
Oh,
much
God.
fucking gay energy in Tenebrae.
John, you better start coming through for us.
Oh,
Oh God, remember, if you're ever uncomfortable with, it's
No, it's fine.
completely fucking fine.
I'm completely fine with that.
Anyway, so they sort of now sort of sitting rather casually with their sort of leg crossed over the other one. Anything else you would like to interrogate me about?
I don't know. You got anything else, Mistral?
I thought you were just gonna be like, you got anything else worth interrogating?
Yeah. You got anything? You got anything that I should ask you about?
Well, I had a nice dinner this morning.
Oh, nice. What was it?
It's morning.
Time is very weird here. We'll have our dinner when we're hungry for it, I suppose. But I had this lovely apple pie that I conjured.
Wait, can you make apple pie?
Of course I can.
Can
And
you make us an apple pie?
You see her
Can you
sort of
make me
flick her
apple
hand
pie?
and this apple pie just... And it's sort of floating next to her.
Can I reach out towards the apple pie?
She floats it towards you. And you see this sort of floating...
I'm gonna eat the apple pie.
Okay. It's really nice. It's an apple pie. It's so warm.
Constitution saving throw.
No, it's...
Nice. I have nice apple pie.
Mm,
I'm done. I'm happy. I have apple pie.
enjoy that.
You know what?
Okay,
You
I'm
might
good.
be a crazy murderer, but you gave us apple pie, so we eyes.
Yeah, we.
Well, I do
That's
try to be
very
I do try to be hospitable. After all, this is my plane.
Wait, where exactly are we? What plane are we on? I thought we were
Ah.
still on.
Well, you see, the reason I've been helping these people is this is part of my ongoing investigation. And I recently made a breakthrough with the aid of that crystal that you got rid of, but, well...
We didn't actually touch the crystal. We just got rid of the people touching the crystal.
My point is that with it I managed to branch out and make my own little tiny plane.
Are we on your plane?
Yes. Don't know what I should call it yet.
You ever consider redecorating? It's kind of drab.
She sort of looks around. She looks around and goes, "It could be a little bit more homely. How about this?"
Wait, how exactly do we leave?
As
your
you
plane?
see, the sort of the bookcases sort of, and this sort of roaring fireplace and these sort of lavish furniture sort of thump in.
How exactly do we leave your plane of existence?
Out the
Whatever?
door.
Oh, okay.
Like a left and a right.
Yes. Yeah, it's the first exit on your left. If you would like to go to the bathroom, that's the second right.
Mm-hmm.
So, when we do leave, where would you recommend go next? I'm pretty sure you can kind of guess what we're hoping to accomplish.
Ah, yes, you're hoping to thwart the dastardly criminals. Well, she sort of leans in, sort of putting her hand on her sort of chin, sort of. I could say that maybe you'd want to head to the abyss to find your mutual friend, but of course it might be a bit of a search. You could try to, well, if you hadn't gotten rid of the crystal, you could have used that to make a makeshift portal. But maybe using the same portal that they used, and the same type of focus that they used, would be your best bet.
What focus did they use?
Want to get to the abyss?
Preferably.
Well, think of the ways in, like, holes in the wall. Think of them like little mouse holes.
I do not like the sound of mouse holes in the wall.
Why are there mouse holes in the wall?
I don't know.
I immediately look around for rats.
Roll perception check.
Why there's Obama's? Why there's mouse holes?
What? Yeah.
That's not the right page.
What?
What'd you get?
Fucking 7.
Barack Obama.
Oh. Oh.
You look about,
Yeah.
you don't seem to see any monsters. You do see a mouse. You see this sort of mouse that seems to be sort of poking its head out from underneath her sleeve.
Oh wait, no, I didn't see the mouse. Never mind.
I mean, a 7 on a perception check was enough to see the mouse.
Yeah. You could probably notice the mouse. It's not hiding or anything. Just sort of poking its head out from her sleeve.
Wait, so wait, are we
We'll
ending
be
soon then?
ending soon, yeah, when you guys actually stop the fucking conversation.
Okay.
I don't know, yeah. Wait, are we stopping early today? Or...
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Felix tummy hurty.
Oh,
No, not tummy hurty.
I'm gonna...
What kind of hurty?
Not hurt. What?
She sort of... Right. Is there anything else I could help you with?
Probably, but you're probably not going to share anything else, so.
Careful, it's learning.
So what
Did
did
you
you
at
say?
least have?
I didn't hear like any of that.
She's, when you said you're probably not going to tell us, she just says, careful, it's learning. What did you say, Paris?
I'm just waiting for the small child to stop talking in the background.
I see.
Are you talking about?
No, she's
Somebody
talking
on
about
you.
her own. Go on. Paris.
The small child is
Okay.
still talking.
The small child is talking. I'll just talk over him. Did you at least have fun with our little Q&A?
I wouldn't say fun, though the little pouty face you make when I bring up Arnell is rather funny. Though is that
Okay.
pouting or
Moving
is
on.
that frothing rage?
Moving on.
Come
Moving
back
on.
any time, but well, moving on. So you still have more questions, or
I can't think of anything. Have we missed anything? Character to DM. I mean, player to DM. I don't have to say what, but have we missed anything?
I mean, you could.
What's
There's a
Merlon
few
doing
things.
right now?
He's just standing there. He's sort of. He seems to have got a little notebook that he's sort of writing down a few of the things.
Any more questions, Merlon?
Well, we know where we're going, and we've got some idea of what they're doing.
And the bath is done.
And I don't
Well.
think we're going to get any more without torture.
And we are not going to do that. So
Why not?
I might not like her, but that doesn't mean I want to cause her pain.
You don't like me?
Oh, didn't you tell? Did I ruin the surprise?
That is such a surprise. Well, at least I'll have something to talk about when I do go have lunch with Arnell. You know, he has the best chefs. Don't know how they do it.
Who's the
I
best chef?
can never replicate them. My conjuring.
He uses a secret ingredient, which is blood money.
Well, you may not know this, but your father knew a thing or two about blood money.
I don't know much about him because your little friend made sure of that.
Too much blood money can be a bad thing. Now, unless you want to continue having a battle of wits and talking about your parents, which honestly, I could probably say more than you can, but anyway. You hear what you got what you came for? Well.
I don't think that was aimed at not me.
Just gonna smolder at me?
Yeah, it's blank. Leave you on red. Maybe. I don't really know what we came for exactly. I don't know,
If that is everything, I think we should get out of their hair. After all, they have been informative to an extent. Though may I say, Changeling, everyone who knows you seems to be a massive dick. Paris, you there? Have you muted yourself?
Yes, I have. Sorry, I'm dealing with some stuff. Sorry, can you please repeat that?
Okay. Which part do you want me to repeat?
The part that you want me to respond to.
Okay. Well, they were sort of saying the robed person was sort of saying, well, is that everything? And after a bit of silence, Malon sort of spoke up. I believe that is everything, though, Changeling, if I may add, everyone who seems to know you seems to be a bit of a dick.
Can I punch him when he says changeling, when he refers to me as that?
Roll to hit.
Why would he refer to you as changeling? That's just straight up rude.
That's just straight up rude. That's an 11, but I don't think that says armor class.
That does not hit. You sort of swing and he sort of, with the staff, sort of pushes it slightly.
Not like a full-on like blow, like a swing, just kind of like a quick like jab to the side, so it wouldn't like make me fall over or anything.
No, yeah, but you sort of got like that, sort of a punch.
Yeah.
And he sort of looks at you, just kind of glaring, and sort of steps towards you slightly, just saying, I don't know what your problem is, but I recommend you fix it. And he sort of walks past.
Is that so? Is that so now? Do you want to do this right now?
He's walked past.
I know, I'm following after him.
Okay. If you're referring to do this as some form of fight, I know who'd win.
Ah yes, just like you to always turn to violence.
I was asking what you were referring to. But if we want to have an argument, I honestly could care less.
Yeah? Are you sure? Because we've got a nice little zone of truth over there. Things that you clearly don't trust me.
No. Not anymore, no. And he sort of steps
Yeah.
into the zone of truth. I don't particularly.
I follow in afterwards. Well, you know what? If anyone here has anything to be mad about, that would be me. At least I'm not being petty about it.
He sort of raises an eyebrow. And you believe that I have no reason to be upset or angry.
Oh, I'm just saying you're behaving like someone who thinks that he's done nothing wrong.
I haven't particularly. I got annoyed at you for leaving us to die. I think
I didn't
that's
leave
rather...
you to die.
Oh, no, you just took a jaunt out of the room while we were fighting for our lives.
Yeah, okay.
That doesn't seem
Well,
very
I'm
well
sorry.
justified to me.
Well, sorry for not having such a wonderful upbringing that you clearly had.
From what I heard from that
Sometimes-
person, you were nobility? Yes, she was, actually. A noble line of changelings.
Emphasis on the word was.
Yes, and I was as well. Your point being?
My point
Everybody
being-
in this party is nobility.
Honestly.
What? Spencer? Question mark?
You know nothing.
Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Your point being?
Yeah, no, I don't remember what I was gonna say.
As he sort of said, I was nobility as well, your point.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna turn to other lady. You think you could for some
Think I could what? She sort of leans in. She couldn't.
Sorry?
I couldn't hear what you said.
You think you can give us a moment, please? Can you
I
like
get it,
I don't know, go
squirrel.
talk to
I get it. And she sort of, and there's this door that opens. Would you like a zone of truth in there as well?
Oh, I can promise you it's nothing like that. But yeah, sure, let's go ahead, seeing as though I am not trustworthy.
Your words, not mine, though I believe they were my words a few minutes ago, so. And she sort of, again, traces a few things. Do you enter?
I do. Yeah. I enter there angrily.
Malon
In fact,
sort
I'm
of,
gonna
as
kind of like grab
as you
him by his cloak and drag him in.
make an athletics
I'm
check.
sorry, I interrupted. Please, please, please. You've been giving me bad rolls all day. Please, so just this once. Just
Get
this once.
lucky dice.
Just this once. No, don't give me the Daniel's dice, please. 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 I rolled a 14. Please use the Daniel's dice, I beg. No, I beg.
As you sort of go to grab his cloak, he sort of just, as you sort of grab nothing, he says, "I believe I can walk for myself, and I'd prefer to keep my cloak as clean as I can at the moment. Lead the
I'm
way,
sorry,
of course."
I wouldn't want to dirty your cloak with my filthy little changeling hands.
Your words, not mine. Your race has nothing to do with how dirty your hands are. Though your dealing in blood is slightly disconcerting, but of course after
My
you,
what with blood? My what with blood? Sorry,
your
what?
dealings with blood.
Did the rest of the members, if you guys want to do anything before
Yeah.
this.
As they're both sort of heading towards this room, this cloaked individual says, "Would you like something to eat whilst your friends are talking about their problems?"
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. And you see
Yeah.
sort of like
Why?
the sort of place where
I
there
want
were
more
where there was these
appetite.
sort of papers
The
and
food
this
was good.
and this sort of table sort of and this sort of the room, the bricks sort of out folding outwards into this a bit larger room as you see this large sort of table and sort of favourite foods.
Oh, I haven't thought about that.
Eggs.
And
That
you
wasn't.
see- no, it's canon now.
Alright.
You see this sort of basket of hard boiled, fried, and different types of eggs on these sort of different raised platters.
I want Rory to look on in
Bibimbap.
horror.
Bibimbap. Make me bibimbap.
Bucket. We're going off. We're going off screen. There's a large sort of bowl, and there's sort of different sort of things in it, and sort of triangular patterns, and this egg in the middle.
It's here.
I don't know, what's some nice food that I would eat?
You're a dragonborn, maybe meats and things like that.
Yeah, just meat. I just say meat.
And there's this sort of roast pig. There's this sort of cuts of steak. There's it's quite very nice. And she sort of moves over to the head of the table and sits down, and you see this sort of collection of fruits. Zooming on over, sort of Malon sort of getting the door and with a flourish gestures for you to enter. So inside is this sort of room with in the corner is this fireplace with two seats. There's this sort of table and with a few chairs, and you also see a punching bag in the corner.
Noted.
That's a good idea.
Nice.
So,
At least then I won't have to worry about armor classes with the punching bag since my rolls are so bad
do you
today.
enter?
I do enter. And I walk straight over to the chair and kind of just like sit on it with my legs like draped over the side of the arm parts.
Okay. Best way to say it.
This way.
He
Arms
sort
crossed.
of
Okay.
enters in and sort of pulls one of the wooden chairs from the table and sort of spins it around and sits down with his arms over the thing. So, okay, are we talking about our feelings now?
Mind closing the door? Were you raised in a barn?
He looks back at the closed door.
Oh, I didn't know it was closed. You didn't say you closed it.
I mean, enter sort of. Okay.
That doesn't mean close
he
the
did
door.
close it, yes.
Okay. Hi, it's First Down's business. What is your problem?
My problem is you leaving us to die and then acting like you did nothing wrong.
Okay. First of all, I didn't leave you all to die, and I wait for a moment to see if the circle lights up. It doesn't.
Then why did you leave? Because
Why
to
did I
us, it
leave?
seems that you saw that we saw you were a changeling and then ran away.
Yes, because that's exactly what happened. I'm so
Why
sorry,
would
but
we
I don't
care
see.
about what you look like when we were fighting for our lives?
How am I supposed to know what you're gonna do with this information? I haven't exactly met a lot of people.
It
Did anything
shows.
nice with it? It shows, and it looks like I still haven't met any nice people. Excluding, I suppose, the other members. They're pretty decent.
Well, I was beginning to like you, but obviously you think that immediately people you have met would judge you. I don't know if you've come across that before, but that is incredibly dumb. Forgive me for saying, but nobody reacted. Nobody gasped in horror. We were fighting for our lives and you just run away.
Don't you think you're just so clever with your such great deductive skills? She kind of like scoffs and just like her eyes are kind of shining a bit. She kind of looks back at him. You know what? I trusted you too. At least I was beginning to. I was starting to think that maybe you were someone worth talking to about things. But clearly I was wrong, because in the beginning you would ask questions, and if I didn't feel comfortable answering them, you wouldn't say anything. But at least now I know the reason why you didn't push it was because you decided that it would be so much easier to just take it yourself.
His
Pop
eyes
a
sort
little
of
quick click
close
in
and he
my
sighs.
mind.
I needed to make sure that I could trust you and that you weren't just going to double-cross us and run.
I've had plenty of opportunities to do that, meeting so many of my former colleagues and my allies.
I get it.
There's no excuse for invading my privacy.
That
I leave
moment,
you and your secrets by yourself. I don't push for
that
you.
fucking moment. Like you did, I panicked. Yes, I'm human too. It's figuratively.
He's an elf and be hyper the bay human.
And do pray tell what you could have possibly been panicking about. Oh yeah, it's one little person running away. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna
Because
do?
running is the first step.
First
Yes.
step to what?
It always starts just running away. Just getting out of the situation. Then you... He sort of just closes his eyes. This isn't the first time that I've ran with a group. This isn't the first time that I've had to deal with other people. And I was practically devastated when I was told that I had to get all of you to help. I was perfectly content with simply sending you all to the dungeon and me fixing this problem.
I'm so sorry we've been such a burden on you.
Every single time when someone runs, they have either completely left other people to die in a vain attempt to save themselves out of a selfish desire to just live. Or they run because they don't trust. I will apologize for the way I acted.
I don't want your apology.
I'm aware. But just you know that if you thought that it's just some fun thing to go to the grumpy guy and decide to be nice to him, when you find out why they're grumpy, I don't know what you bargained for yet.
Do you think you're just some kind of game to me, some kind of toy to amuse myself?
You seem to be getting a lot of amusement out of it.
Well, I can tell you right now with full confidence, I came to talk to the grumpy guy because I know what it feels like to feel like that, and I know how much it sucks, and how nice it would be to have somebody to just talk to you, to acknowledge that maybe life isn't as shitty as it would seem. So yeah, I went to go talk to the grumpy guy with the grumpy past and the grumpy life because I was hoping I could make it just a little bit less grumpy. No, you weren't some kind of game, some kind of toy of amusement. Saw you as a human being that needed help, and I was willing to help. You know what? I'm not gonna apologize for running, cause yeah, I ran. I didn't run with the intention of abandoning you all. Even if I had done it, I'm not gonna apologize for wanting to live, cause I'm not doing this for myself. I'm not trying to live for me. In fact, I'd love nothing more than the exact opposite, but unfortunately, I have some things I've committed myself to doing. I will see through to the end before I'm willing to do anything else.
I can respect that. Though, the fact that you've tried to make the grumpy guy less grumpy was commendable. But, as you said, I'm not doing this for me. So, we've had our heart to heart, though I doubt neither of us are happy.
Say that again. I'm gonna get up and start walking towards the door.
Mm.
Like the zone of truth, does it stop the minute we leave?
It sort of towards the edges of the room. It isn't covering it, but yeah.
Okay. Then I want to stop by the edge closest to the door, kind of be like, well, yes, this was certainly something. But don't worry, you won't have to bother from me anymore. Honestly, I don't care. You can carry on doing your own little things. I don't care about you anymore. The circle kind of lights up blue, and then I leave.
You leave. I roll a
Close the door
perception check.
behind. Okay. What is he perception checking though?
Just roll one.
I don't think I'm lying about anything. Oh wait, no, I was lying.
No, just roll a perception check.
Oh, me. Sorry, I thought you said you were.
No, I wouldn't tell. I wouldn't say, oh, I'm rolling a perception check. No.
I rolled a
You're
12.
trying to find out if
Okay.
Mammon's sad or not.
You hear what sounds like a drip as you close.
Man, I guess you really needed the bathroom, huh?
Yeah, totally pissed himself. Okay, you guys see
I'm
as
gonna
you're
walk back happy and cheerful. It's like putting up a front, like, oh,
roll
I
a
didn't totally do
performance check.
everything.
Everything's
Could we
fine.
hear something that was going on in the other room?
No, actually, it was weird. You couldn't hear anything.
Why am I having such bad rolls today? I blame you. You're bad luck. I blame
Wow.
you. You're bad luck. I rolled an 8.
What'd you get again? What'd you roll?
8.
8. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys see. Well, how does she look?
She's kind of like doing a little skip, kind of like pretending to be like, oh yeah, no, we totally sorted things out. We're cool now. We're Gucci. But obviously not very believable because her eyes are still kind of a bit red, a little bit puffy. From that, she reaches over to kind of like grab something off the table to eat. Her hand's kind of like a bit shaky.
Mm.
Oh, you guys really have quite the buffet going.
Do you just always sit there looking at her like?
Yeah, just all stare at you until you like look away.
I kind of imagine like opening the door and then they all just like fall over because they're just like pressed up.
Like a fucking cartoon, they're all like palming each other. That's amazing.
I wish that was what we had done.
We didn't give you an option to do anything while we were in there.
You guys could have, if you guys wanted to have like been trying to listen in, you
Yeah,
could
we
have.
could have.
Like, if you wanted to, but like, I'd assume you guys would just be eating because this is the first good food you've had in fucking weeks. Like that, at least in a couple days.
Like,
Do we have
walking
something to
down
drink?
that room no, but I'm gonna say, hey, Mistral, we're here for you, okay? If you ever want to talk, you know.
Oh, I love talking. Yeah. Absolutely love
Yeah.
it. Oh yeah, let's talk. How was your day today? Anything cool? I absolutely love.
I mean, you've
birds.
been
Like,
with me
really.
the whole day, yeah. So
Yeah, but how?
yeah. I mean, how was your day? Are you okay?
Oh, just peachy. Why wouldn't I be?
Okay.
I should probably no, wait, no, I don't need to roll unless someone wants to do a thing. I just keep forgetting about that.
If any of you want
Kinda just
insight,
assume.
do say.
I will insight, yeah.
Do we even
No, that
need to
wasn't- that
insight?
wasn't an invitation. No, wait.
Do we need to insight?
15.
I'm rolling so low today. It's not at this time +5 to 13.
That's a
Curse has not been lifted, it has simply been.
transfer.
Yes. Thank you.
Can't even wash my dice though.
Yeah, you can wash your computer for her.
It's gonna wash my whole
Oh
entire.
yes, bath your computer. You get a shower. So do I need notice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything particular that she notices? Like a quiver in the voice sort of thing?
Kind of more like the way she's phrasing her words, clearly understanding what you meant by the conversation, but choosing to kind of feign ignorance.
I'll just like push like over. Are there like what are we eating with?
You've got knives and forks and.
Are there more knives and forks?
Plenty.
Like,
You've got.
okay.
So what you've got is like on a sort of on your right side. There's this sort of a napkin that's sort of folded in a very fancy sort of way that's laid down, and you have 3 sets of knives and forks all either side of your plate that you have.
Okay. I'll pick up one of the sets of knives and forks.
And stab it into a hand. Like,
Yeah.
Get the knife to stop
So
stabbing
you
your
tell
hand.
me what happened in there.
I'll like kind of try and pass it to her and push over the remainder of my bibimbap, as if like saying, "You want some bibimbap?"
So what is it? It looks weird.
Well, apparently it's a bibimbap. I don't know how I know that. I think, yeah, I just
it's an
know.
old-fashioned elven dish. You hear you hear Rosa's voice.
Yes, that's how I know. You see, Rosa loves them. He's actually obsessed with them, and he's been trying to get me to try them for so long. And I finally now know, and it's amazing. You really need to try it.
Oh yeah. I kind of grab over and like scoop it. Just as I'm about to eat, I'm just like, is there any egg in this?
Yeah, I think so. Why?
I slowly put it back down.
Do you not like egg? What is wrong? I'm not gonna say that. Oh, sorry. Do you not like egg?
Can I make up an allergy on the spot for flavor text?
For sure, you're allergic to eggs. Rob, write that down and make sure. fucking Aaliyah, your brother's breakup is heartbreaking.
I'm fully tired and now Mistral's allergic to egg.
I'm just gonna add eggs under
This
enemies.
is the worst day of my life.
And the enemies. Yes. Okay.
My arch enemy is the egg.
I'll just say, well, whatever you like eating, you could just ask, because
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to like offend you or anything. Like, it's not that I don't like eggs. I just don't like what they do to me.
Oh, right. Yeah, I get you. That's so unfortunate.
You know,
I feel
everything's
so
made from eggs.
bad
and
for
things.
you. How do you live with yourself?
On a
Without
diet
eggs?
of smoked beef and dry crackers.
Well, are we ready to go now?
I mean, if Mistral, do you want anything else to eat?
Can I grab just like a couple things of meat, just kind of like wrap it up and put it one side for
I imagine I finished my food and then another piece of food appeared and I put that piece of food in my bag and another piece
I'll
appeared
just
and I just kept on putting more food in my bag.
I'll just devour the rest of the bibimbap.
Yeah, just
As
like
much as
really
I love.
civilized, like with a little thing, just sort of like
just like head straight down into the bowl, like,
like,
not even.
oh, this looks lovely. Picks up
Serial
knife
goblin
and fork,
style.
moves knife and fork.
cereal goblin.
Feet. I think
Yeah,
I
no, I'm
probably
just filling my
break the
bag
bowl.
with like
I probably break the bowl because of my beak. Just go straight down into it.
I'm just filling my bag with the meat.
John's just casually like,
Stealing everything.
Yeah, and hoping there's more reappears. Like, I just keep on filling my bag.
And then Spencer's just eating like a civilized person.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
whisper to him, "You better share that with us."
I kind of just look at you greedily and go, mine.
Delicious. Okay, so yeah, you guys sort of, if you're finished talking and want to leave,
Will Lon come out at any point? Is he still just...
After a bit, you see he walks out. You see sort of his staff sort of seems to have been snapped in two. He's just sort of holding it and just sort of chucks it back in the room and closes it. You sort of, as you will notice that, he says, "I thought I saw a spider." And and sort of walks over his hands
We were
behind his back.
surrounded by rats earlier, and you scared
I
me
thought-
with spiders.
I thought you were going to say it was a rat. No.
Yeah, why is she just chilling with rats in her plane? She could get rid of them.
Yeah, like she doesn't
Yeah,
have it.
what?
There isn't any rats in there. There's a mouse that she has that you see her currently sort of. You see her sort of. It's sort of now on her palm as she sort of.
Can I see if that's a real mouse or like a polymorph mouse? She's just holding
Holding somebody that she can't.
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
And it's you from the future.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
Oh, now you give me this. Now you give me a freaking 18 plus 2, 20 when I'm taking on a mouse.
Yeah.
You see, it doesn't seem like a real mouse.
Illusion?
Not necessarily.
Polymorph?
Who knows? You can ask.
Alright.
I don't think I care enough to ask the thing.
Hey, is your mouse mate like real or is it a polymorph or like that one?
Hmm? Oh, this is my familiar.
Ah.
His name is Lysander. She sort of like pops him up onto the horn of her mask and he sort of just stays there.
I sort of like try to sneakily like push away from it.
I mean, she's at the head of the table. You're decently far away.
Yeah, but still.
Spencer just
Like-
looks uncomfortable.
Yeah, he just looks very uncomfortable. Alright,
Yeah,
are we
we're
going
just
to
there
be...
trying not to eat it.
Are we going to be heading out?
Yeah, I think so, probably. Thank you for the food. Oh, and the questions as well.
No
I mean,
problem.
the answers.
Yes. It's the food.
Yeah, especially.
Come back anytime.
Bibimbap. Oh, really?
Oh,
You should definitely open a restaurant.
And yes.
Can I roll a
we-
persuasion check to try and convince this person to give up their career and open a restaurant?
you can go ahead and try.
Can certainly try.
Not, but I expect.
Can I help him? Can I
this
help
to
him?
work.
Persuade?
Get the fucking nuts.
Oh, can I have an advantage on my persuasion check?
How do you help him?
I help him by hyping up how great it would be to own a restaurant.
Go ahead and roll a
Stop.
persuasion check with advantage, John.
It's really good. Persuasion there.
D&D, guys.
25.
She looks at you. Yes, but crime pays. Ta-ta for now.
You can create food.
I really wanted them to open up the restaurant.
No, this isn't one of your fucking one-shots where you can make a boat brothel.
No, I didn't want to open up the restaurant with them. I just wanted to be able to eat at their restaurant.
Goodbye. You can come back anytime, though maybe make an appointment ahead. Maybe, well, if you can get in contact. Though, there are always spells for that.
If you have more food, I'll be back soon.
Oh, I
Do
always
you have a
have
business
food.
card?
Do we have a... She pulls out a circular piece of metal. She sort of flips it and... Ding. She sort of says...
Oh,
Fucking God.
wow. Can I have it?
If you ever desperately need to speak with me, in a point where, well, in one of the mouse holes in the wall, so to speak. You'll know how to use it. And she sort of throws it over to you. It slides across the table in front of you.
So it's a
Okay.
one-time use.
What
You'll have to find
do
out.
Right.
Should I add it to my sheet?
Yeah, go ahead and just add a custom item called like Cal's sigil.
Cal's business card.
Totally.
I'm gonna. Yeah, sorry, it's not gonna call the sigil.
That's what it is.
Is
It's a
it
business
Cal
card.
with a C or a K?
K-L. K-A-L.
Okay. I'll just say, whoa, thank you. Your bibimbaps are really
back in a
nice.
sec.
Yeah.
No, of course.
My crystal actually, I'll just hold up Rosa. Actually, really likes bibimbaps, and he's been trying to get me to try them for ages.
My, now what do you have there? And she sort of leans in.
I'll kind of step back a bit.
Oh,
like,
no, I
and hold
mean
it
no
like-
harm. I'm simply curious.
Well, this is Rosa.
This is my
Yes,
dad.
This
May
is
I?
my father.
She sort of holds out her hand.
I kind of cautiously give him to her.
Okay. As you sort of go to walk over, she says, oh, no, to me. As you see Rosa sort of begin to lightly float. You could catch him if you wanted to, but do you?
Wait, float like above her hand?
No,
or
like
what?
she, like as you're going to give it, she sort of, as it sort of
Oh,
begins to float
okay.
above your hand. Do you grab it?
Not yet.
Okay, it goes. Fascinating.
How is Rosa feeling about this?
You hear him just sort of. Oh, well, hello there. How may I help you?
What's happening?
No.
Sorry.
She sort of, as this sort of large book sort of unfolds, floating in front of her as this sort of pen begins writing things down as she's observing it.
The fuck?
Can I take a peek at her notes?
Roll a perception. No. Are you trying to do it sneakily, or are you just trying to do it?
I mean,
I'm trying to
acrobatics.
do it.
Just trying to do it? Okay. She sort of sees you coming over and does that, and then this sort of sheen of black envelops in a circle around the book.
Spoil sport.
Oh, come now. We all have to keep our secrets. You would know that better than anyone.
What are you looking for?
Well, darling girl, do you know what this is?
Well, it's a crystal. It like
It's much more than
transferred. It transferred Rosa from my sword.
Oh, if only I had found this before you did that, because, darling girl, this could trap a god.
Ooh.
Well, if I could find a way to release your friend from this, think I could keep hold of it?
Well, do you think you could put him in a body?
Well, depends. It would need to be an empty body, but not dead. Or maybe an artificial or magical body. Conjured, maybe, though. An automaton, though, that could be dispelled. Maybe I could make a spell for that, to create an actual body, or maybe a spell to take the soul out of the body. Well, that's interesting. I could do that, though at a price.
What would the price be?
I get to keep the crystal.
I kind of look around to the rest of the party, like...
Oh, Cyril would be so pissed.
Cyril had his chance, like... do you guys say anything?
Oh, I really don't give a shit.
I mean,
Although-
it's your friend. Honestly, I wouldn't trust her with this crystal. But if that's what you want to do, it is
I
yours.
could give him a body. It would take a little bit of time, but
How do I know... How do I know...
that I'll do
Is
it.
it-
Well, how about this? I'll finish my notes in a minute, and then I'll hand this back to you. Give it. I'll contact you, actually, when I've perfected this spell that I'll create. And I will hopefully be able to transform transfer, I suppose, this poor soul back into a body.
You will?
Oh, yes. Of course.
Thank you,
I want the crystal.
Yes. Yes, okay. Does Rosa say anything?
Rose is weirdly quiet.
Rosa, that's what you want, right?
If that is possible, then of course.
You sound kind of scared. I
Can
don't know if
I,
I heard you say that.
Well,
Can I make...
if it is possible, I'd certainly want that. A body of my own is what I've wanted for a while now.
Could I make an insight check on the person, Cal?
Yeah.
Just to, yeah. That is 18.
Okay. She seems too eager to actually get the crystal to be lying. She seems to believe that, like, from what you can tell, it looks like she thinks that doing that for you is easier than trying to steal the crystal or make it herself.
Hey, I have one more condition. Could you tell us why the people are getting prepared? What are they hiding?
Oh, the ones on the other side.
Yes. Now that you have something in return, maybe...
Well, I don't have something in return yet.
Not yet, but you see, if what you say is true about this crystal, then it must be very valuable and very powerful. And
Tell you what, I'll tell you this now, and I'll make your spell for you in return for this crystal. Deal?
you'll tell me what?
What you want to know? The answer to your question.
Okay.
She gets up, begins walking towards you. Do we have a deal? And she puts her hand out, these blue wisps beginning to circle around her hands, now becoming blue lines. She holds her hand out.
You'll tell me what they're getting prepared for and what they're hiding. The things you wouldn't tell us before.
Yes.
Right?
And I'll make a spell to release your friend in exchange for me owning and having. Yes.
And where would I get the body?
I'll source the body.
Okay. Yes,
Do you shake her hand?
I do.
As your hand makes contact and she holds onto yours, these blue lines swirl around both of yours and enter in. The searing pain going up your hand as some of your feathers, the small sort of feathers that sort of go up parts of up to your clawed hands, sort of fall out slightly, and this sort of strange, almost triangular type sigil on the back of your hand, glowing blue. And the same on her hand. It's a deal then. As she lets go and hands you back Rosa.
I will take him.
Okay.
So, so my questions?
Your questions. The first one was what they're getting prepared for.
Yes.
They're getting prepared for the worming. The act of releasing the tide into this realm.
What does that mean?
The end of the world.
How do we stop it?
You'll have to find that for yourself. Or is that your second question?
Yes.
Well,
That's what I want to know.
the way you stop it would be one of two ways. One way would be simply killing those who are trying to help bring it about, but the real way to stop it would be to get rid of it, to kill it. That force, that thing that is pressing upon this realm as we speak. The one that is clawing at the wall.
I wish I'd asked about that. Shit. Okay. I will kind of so how long do you think it will take you to prepare the spell?
That is uncertain, though will be a rather complex spell. Give me a minimum of 3 months.
And you will contact me?
Of course.
How?
You'll know.
Wait, but if you say that the end of the world is coming, then will we still be here in 3 months?
Well, that completely depends. How far they get and how far you get.
me and you say you
I
love this
should be
crystal.
fine. And considering what you have in your possession, I might scoop you up if the worst comes to the worst. Wouldn't want you dying with that crystal, now would we?
No, you certainly wouldn't.
Take care now, Glorious Strix.
Did I tell her my name?
Nope. As you all of your vision goes slightly cloudy blue, as then you are standing in a very dusty looking attic. The sound of rats occasionally squeaking past.
Oh shit. Just his face, just... Okay.
That is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Okay.
You managed to make it a cliffhanger.
Okay.
Facing me at all.
I hope you guys enjoyed that. We had some feels, we had some...
I'm very glad I took out my crystal.
Without school being dumb and spending like an hour in a room.
We really were just that dumb that we didn't think, oh, maybe we should just walk with the lights.
Yeah. Honestly. Like, Felix is going to have to listen to this. But anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to end this here. These people have just been staring at the rolls 20 minutes. Alright. 3 hour long session, Pog.